Hello guys and welcome to another trade recap. I want to apologize for last video as I did do my weekly forex factory wrong. So today was actually a bank holiday and then tomorrow we don't have any news, so I will be trading tomorrow. Just going over this again. We have CPI for the GBP and FOMC meeting for dollar on Wednesday, so I won't be trading Wednesday. Unemployment claims, I will be trading Thursday, depending on price action after the CPI data from GBP and also the FOMC meeting. On Friday, we have retail sales, we have German PMI, French PMI. So I'll probably be avoiding Friday. So the trading days for today, for this week, are probably Thursday and tomorrow. So only 2 trading days this week. However, I did catch a little paper trade. We can call it paper trade. I didn't really take the trade. However, I was backtesting on the Asian session on the dollar against the Japanese yen, so USD JPY, and I did get a nice little short. But before we get into it, let's check bias. So coming into that day, we can just clearly see this is a strong downtrend. So we were looking for shorts. There was no reason for us to be bullish, although the daily is still bearish. The weekly, you could argue, is bullish. Apart from that, there are no other bullish signals, I guess you could say. So coming in, we were looking for shorts. We had this order block just here, the one identified in red. Sorry for the amount of yellow lines. We have this order block here, this move up that caused the giant move down, and we can see we tapped into the order block quite. We had also this fair value gap, which someone got filled. It didn't really get filled, but that's fine. We tapped into this order block twice, once here and then another time here. Sorry for the awful drawings, but yeah, after that I was confident that we were going to go reverse down again, and I was right. However, finding the trade, so there was a trade that you could have taken here and TP'd around here, but the trade that I wanted did play out. So the 2 levels I was looking at was this level and this level, because these were previous liquidity sweeps that caused moves down. So orders were still going to get filled here. So we had this liquidity sweep just here. And if you zoom in on the 1 minute, all right, if we zoom in on the 1 minute, so we have 2 sweeps actually. So we have the initial sweep and then we have the sweep of the previous sweep, if that makes sense. However, I did take the short on the initial sweep. I did not take it here. So on the initial sweep, we had this, well, I guess the local low was here initially. As soon as we broke that, I did enter here. We did start to rally up. However, my stop loss was, I believe, so my stop loss was 402. How I found it was I went a pip higher than the previous high, roughly a pip. But yeah, and I didn't get stopped out, and this was a really, really quick trade. My first TP was here, so I'll just label it for you guys, TP1. And then TP2 is down here, and I'll explain it in a second. TP2, perfect. So TP1 was just here because there was this previous low here, which it literally instantly TP'd. I don't even think, if I didn't have a TP set from before, I don't even think I would have caught it. And then TP2 was this previous area of liquidity here that got swept before the massive move up. I could have targeted lower, however, I didn't feel confident enough to target lower, so I played quite conservative and safe and targeted these lows, and that got hit really quickly after. This trade took 8 minutes, and I was really satisfied with it. I didn't expect it to play out that quick. I did expect a bit of wishy-washy, especially after the move up. I expected something like this, but we got it really quickly, so you can't complain over that. The risk to reward was 1 to 4, which is really good. I do think this trade was really good. I don't really know what I could have done better, which is not great. There's always things that you can do better. Maybe enter on the second sweep. I didn't think there was going to be a second sweep. I'm not sure. I guess I definitely have to evaluate that. But yeah, other than that, I am genuinely satisfied with this trade. And moving on to the EURUSD, I'll give you guys a weekly bias. Sorry, which chart am I using? We'll use the first one. Perfect. Okay, so we had that little trade from today, but I didn't take it, so I'm gonna remove off the chart. This whole thing here is a fair value gap that we have from the hourly that I can show you guys just here. We're currently trading in it right now. We have filled it. I do expect this to drop further, maybe take out the Friday lows, we can call them previous week lows. Perfect, previous lows. And that could get taken out. This is starting to get bearish in the 1 hour. The daily's The daily's still bullish. The 4 hourly is still bullish. We have broken structure here. We've undertaken that low, so we could drop and from for these previous week lows, which would make sense to take a long here. In my opinion, do think we take a long here, even if it does something like this and then starts to reverse. I do think it's a really good area to take a long. And if we do get stopped out there, that's just confirmation of the trend changing. But yeah, other than that, I will update you guys if I take a trade tomorrow. And yeah, thank you for watching.